Hey there, welcome to my channel, Serious About Stars. My name is Jay. I'm an astrologer and intuitive channeler. In this video, we are going to be talking about the full moon coming up in Gemini on December 7th. So coming up here very shortly. Yeah, just some downloads I wanted to share with you before we get into the video though. I would just like to remind you to click the thumbs up button if you find yourself enjoying what I have to share with you, and subscribe to the channel, Serious About Stars. We will jump right into it though. So guys, the first kind of intuitive download that I really felt for this full moon is almost like something like rubbing a wound being irritated more and more and more. The thing is, this wound, it might be a wound that you might not know that you have. Maybe for some people, it might be something that from time to time you kind of sense it there, but you brush it off. This is not being able to brush it off anymore. This is also maybe about having to speak up about it. Maybe you need to say that something hurts you, or maybe just having to admit to yourself that something hurts. This also is kind of like maybe a start to the healing, having to maybe prioritize yourself, and whether that mean distance from somebody or something, or maybe that for some people that might mean having to let someone down even. But there is a need to prioritize the self, tend to maybe a wound and start the healing. And I don't feel that really message is for everyone, but that may be for just enough people that I needed to say it. Other than that, I think that one of the best ways to work with this energy is leading up to the full moon. Check in with yourself. What kind of has been kind of gradually coming up, bubbling up to the surface that you find maybe just irritating, or that hurts, or something that is getting a little more irritated over time, like maybe a very subtle wound that maybe you don't count as being like anything that needs your attention, but maybe thinking about those things, checking in, understanding how you feel about it, what your perspective is, so that if this does come to a boiling point around the time of the full moon, that way, if you find yourself in a heated, potentially kind of conversation with someone, you will be less likely to act on raw emotion or say something that you don't mean. It kind of gives you the opportunity to I don't know, maybe just if you have to bring it up and talk about it, be able to express it more accurately or clearly, because you have already kind of checked in and understood what's going on with you. Whereas if you didn't, you might, it just might not be as graceful, that's all. You know, regardless of how graceful or chaotic, or maybe even abrasive that this kind of goes there, it is all for your best interest. If there's some kind of a conversation or words exchanged between you and someone else, this is all kind of bringing the truth up to the surface. All kind of bringing the truth up to the surface, and it's going to be one of those things. It might not be easy, it might be hard work, it might be dirty, okay? There might be a lot of like dust, you know, right? But it's one of those things that after the dust of this settles, then you'll be able to understand it, then you'll be able to feel better. So if it doesn't go as great around the time of the full moon as you would like for it to, don't be concerned, just because this is bringing something up beneath the ground, like kind of like if you're digging up gems, once you pull them out, they're still real dirty. There's all this dust, they're not so pretty and shiny yet. You know, there's going to be a period later to be able to polish this new information that is coming out, whether that be through a conversation that you have with someone. That it's very likely that there is going to be a conversation that kind of comes up unexpectedly here, an emotional conversation, something about how you feel and how maybe this other person feels, and and this is absolutely for the best. Other than that, I was looking down at my notes, seeing what else I kind of wanted to share with you guys. I think that was pretty much it. I think that, another thing is whatever this conversation is that's coming up, it's probably just about something that has not been communicated. It is due to a lack of some kind of a communication that this is happening now, whatever this is. And also with Mars and the moon being in conjunction, it's not an in conjunction, but conjunct with one another in a conjunction. This really, there is the possibility there to act on raw emotion, to have like an impulse to do something or say something, really an impulse to perhaps do something, and you want to have your own kind of temperance there, your flexibility, openness, just because like I said, as the dust settles later, this is going to look much better, much better. But at the time it might not be that lovely and all that, but preparation beforehand about how you feel, checking in with yourself, like we already kind of talked about, is the best. But no matter how much you prepare, there's still going to probably be something that really comes up that you could not have seen coming. There is this need for openness and flexibility at the time of this full moon. All right, I think that was everything I wanted to share with you guys. Yeah, have a lovely day, and I hope that you have a great, blessed, amazing time here. I will see you guys next time. Bye.